Alright, guys, this is a part 2 to the Pokemon card collection. We have 5 more left. The Fighting type, the Grass type, Water type, Psychic, and Lightning type. So let's get going with this. So, first up of part 2, we got the Lightning type. And yep, so let's get started with these. I'm gonna pause you guys for a second because I'm gonna stack these neatly. Alright, let's get started with these electric types. Togedemaru, Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu is I believe, the main character of Pokemon. It's one of the main characters of it. Here's Electros. Here's another Pikachu. This one's a bit damaged. It's been damaged. It's still in decent condition, except it's a bit damaged. That was the AC that just kicked on. That noise in the background. Here's yet again another Pikachu. Galvantula. I think that's how you say that one. Electivire. Here's a Magneton. Here's a reverse hollow Rotom. Murray. This is a reverse hollow. Stunfisk. This is the regular, not the Galarian Stunfisk. Electrike. Here's another reverse hollow Rotom. Another Electivire. Pikachu. Here's an Electabuzz. Blitzel. I think that's say this one. Joltik. Another Tynamo. There's a reverse hollow Electrode. Another Togedemaru. Here's another Pikachu. Yet again, another Pikachu. Here's a secret rare Pikachu. Surfing Pikachu. Joltik. Voltorb. Toxel. Voltorb. Another Toxel, this time it's a reverse hollow. There's another Voltorb. Here's an Electric. Here's another Pikachu. Another Togedemaru. Another Electric. Charjabug. Electrode. Evolutions card. Another Voltorb. Here's a here's a Raichu. Magnemite. Here's a Magneton. That's another Magnemite. Here's a Magneton. That first one was a Magnemite. Here's a Electabuzz. Alolan Raichu. It's a hollow rare. Here's a Evolutions Pikachu. And a hollow rare Raichu. Evolutions card. It's a hollow rare. Alright, that's it for the electric lightning Pokemon. We're gonna move on to Psychic. Alright, here's the Psychic cards. I'm gonna try to speed through these really fast here. Giraffaric. It's also spelled like this when it's also spelled like this backwards too. So you can spell it like this. You can also spell it backwards as well. Ghastly. Spoink. Salandit. Zubat. Drowsy. Alcremie. My favorite artwork of Rotom. Another Japanese card. Move this one over here. Snubble. Nidorino. Weasling. Gengar. Hollow Rare. Dusclops. Here's a Japanese Drowsy. Another Alcremie. Another Ghastly. Dreepy. Unknown. I'm trying to rush through these. There's another Dedenne. Another Drowsy. Slowpoke, Japanese card. That's a glaring Slowpoke. Teapot card. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Here's another Jigglypuff. Okay, one more look at this one. Alolan Muck. Trubbish. Another Alolan Grimmer. Reverse Hollow. Spoink. Coughing. There's another Reverse Hollow. Shop it. We're not done yet. We got another Japanese card right here. That's a holo rare, by the way. Hold on. There's a Haunter. Clefairy. Drowsy. That's my favorite one. Swalot. Here's a Nidoran female. Another holo rare card. Gardevoir. Hypno. Indeedee. Here's a Nidoran male. Here's a Lampent. Nidoking. Xatu. Alright, I'm gonna pause you guys for a second so I can neatly stack these cards. We're not done with this type yet. Yeah, I had to make a new pile, so we're back on it. Here's a Mewtwo. Not two. Here's a damaged holo rare Mewtwo. It's damaged right up there, as you can see. Another holo rare. Nidorina, which is the female, the Nidorino I just showed you. Here's a promo Marshadow. Another Drowsy. I'm gonna shop it. A Galarian Slowpoke. We got a Galarian Ponyta. Galarian Rapidash. Litwick. My favorite artwork on this one. One of my favorites. Lampent. This is my favorite artwork of the Lampents. It's got like a mansion in the background. So that's Lampin and Chandelier. Hollow rare. All right, that's it for the sidekicks. We're gonna move on to the leaf types. All right, so we got my leaf types now. This is one of my biggest stacks. There's a Rollaboom. Caterpie. Eldegoss, hollow, reverse hollow. Another reverse hollow card. Kakuna. Orbeetle. Rubbin. Thoraki. Another Caterpie. Another Eldegoss. Surskit. Whippendell. Gallespod. Reverse hollow. Butterfree. Beedrill. Caterpie. Non-reverse Eldegoss. Tangela. Here's another Caterpie. Grookey. Pansage. Another Japanese card. Marticus. Still not done yet. All right, I'm gonna pause the video for a second so I can neatly stack these ones. All right, we're back on. Carnivine. There's a Weedle. Another hollow rare Rollaboom. Another Japanese card. Tangela. Here's another Japanese card. And another one. Gossifleur. Promo. Another Pansage. Gloom. Semi-Sage. Sorry guys, my mom just came through the door, so we're back on it. Another Weedle. Lotad. There may be a part 3 depending. Because my next two, the fighting and water types, are my two largest ones. Alright, we're back on it. Yeah, after this one, we're going to do a part 3. Gossifleur. Reverse Hollow Beedrill. Bulbasaur. That's what I just showed you. Here's a single strike Kakuna. Here's a reverse hollow Applin. There's my favorite artwork of the Beedrill. There's a female or male, female Nidoran. Base set. Kakuna. Metapod. A hollow rare. I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's nice artwork. It's a hollow rare too. Sceptile. Tangela. Phantump. Carnivine. Here's a Weedle. Here's a Bulbasaur from the Pokemon 25th anniversary. Here's another Metapod. Rillaboom reverse hollow. Another Kakuna. another Tangela. Non-reverse, Rillaboom. Cottony. One more look at the blip bug here. Yeah, we're gonna do a part 3 after this one. There's so, like, seriously, this type is probably my biggest one, along with the water type. Flapple. Tangela. And this is the last one. Alright, see you guys in part 3.